Well, those are the two big developments today. But moving on, fixed income investment platform Tap Invest has raised $2 million in its seed round, led by Turbostart. Now, Snow Leopard Ventures, alongside angel investors like Kunal Shah and Kashyap Shah, also participated. The startup's existing backers, Upsparks and Superb Capital, too continue to support the platform in this round. Now, Tap Invest is a fintech startup that offers asset renting as an alternative investment product. Joining us now to discuss this further is Nishchay Nath, the co-founder and CEO of Tap Invest, and with me, my colleague Shruti Mishra as well. Nishchay, thank you so much for joining us on Startup Street today. Before we get into the fundraise, talk to us about your rebranding. What was the rationale to change your name from Lead Round to Tap Invest at this point?
Right. Thanks so much for having me here. When we started off, we started looking at asset leasing as a category, figured out what different problems were existing and how we eventually even built up a very strong book in the space using asset leasing as a product. We also happened to launch other products such as invoice discounting and bonds on the platform, had several learnings over the last 15 months, and figured that what Indians really need are multiple income streams in a single place. And even the act of diversifying is a horizontal play. So we realized that we will have to move into multiple products. And we wanted to create an experience, a very sharp, crystal clear experience in a simple, trustworthy manner. And what's better than doing it at the tap of a button, right? That's how the idea of Tap came into being. And today, we are a fixed income investments platform with more than 150 crore in investments across invoice discounting, asset leasing, and bonds as products.
All right, Nishchay, this is Shruti quickly stepping in. The fixed income investment category in India today accounts for approximately 70% of all investments assets. So clearly, there is tremendous opportunity and potential for growth in this category. You know, you spoke a little about your offerings, but tell us, how are they unique?
Right. So, we recognize that when it comes to investing, it's not just the investment product. Yes, good quality returns, transparency, and being able to deliver on time. Those are the hygiene items which are required. But end of the day, there are the peripherals of the investment experience, which helps reduce a lot of buyer remorse as well, such as, for example, taxation, right? Our investments are heavily tax optimized, and we are working with a lot of industry players to be able to deliver that a really good quality investment experience even after you've made the investment. So we've given a lot of attention to detail, considering retail investors do not have access to a lot of resources in their network or at their disposal. And considering that, we've created the entire product experience, which puts us a league ahead of some of the other products in the market.
Right. All right, Nisha, if you could quickly tell us, you've raised $2 million. So expanding your market presence and adding more products is what's top on the agenda. So talk to us about your fundraising plans and what are the new offerings on the anvil?
Right. There is no one single recognizable name in the industry.
Right.
And we are attempting to create that awareness, that brand name in the minds of the Indian consumers. The next 12 months are going to be focused on strengthening three things internally. One, at the operational level, we have built a very strong operational stack and continue to invest on our risk monitoring capabilities. Two, is the piece of product, us being able to deliver a world-class product experience at scale is only possible through digital channels, and that's what we're heavily focusing on. And lastly is the method of creating awareness and distribution through retail and different channels in the market. So these will be the three areas in which we would be focusing on spending our energy into. Apart from that, we've ensured really good quality revenues flowing into the company. But yes, fundraise would be on the cards in the future. But yeah, we would be giving ourselves some time to build with the capital that we've received.
All right, Nishchay, picking up from what you just said, if you could talk to us about TAP's investments growth, what are the revenues you've clocked in the past year? Also, you've set ambitious goals to raise 500 crores by the end of 2024 and 20,000 plus active users. What makes you bullish? Where do you see the next leg of growth coming from? And what is the road to profitability looking like?
Okay. So we've kept an eye on revenue since day one, and we've always had our commission structures in place, our transaction fees in place, and with an eye on our unit economics. That has allowed us to raise capital during such a time as well. Going forward, so while we have established a few of our products in the market, we plan to expand onto them itself, with the potential to explore one or two additional products from the fixed income space. The fixed income space ranges on a spectrum from FD bonds, P2P, to certain esoteric options. So we would be giving ourselves time to see which products work, how do they click, and most importantly, keeping the retail investors' interests at heart. We will take calls as and when how the market responds is how we would be also working with them.
All right, Nishchay, we're completely out of time, but thank you so much for joining us on Startup Street today. We wish you all the best going forward.
Thank you so much.
All right, with that, it's time for us to head into a short break. On the other side, we put the spotlight on two startups, Miola and Grow. Stay tuned for that.